If you are like me and love to grow your own vegetables, or are planning to start a garden, even a small one-pot garden, this video may help you. In this video, I'm going to use 3 different ways to get my seeds germinated and on their way to becoming our next meal. It's currently early autumn, fall, and I'm planting a variety of vegetable seeds today that will grow over winter, which will be harvested for our winter and spring meals. If you're new here, I'm Belinda. Welcome to my channel, Rustica Bee. Look out for my videos on growing food, cooking, handmade projects, DIY and outdoor activities like hiking, camping and kayaking. If you like this kind of content, please hit the like button, which will help my channel grow and give me the opportunity to make more content. My husband and I have been growing food for over 20 years, since a neighbour passed a baby apricot tree over the fence to me whilst we were chatting. My husband and I nurtured the tree until we had a place to plant it, where it settled in and produced an abundance of fruit every year. We've grown food in some way or another ever since. In the meantime, the seeds have been germinating in a warm environment. I put some inside a warm room and some outside in the sun under a piece of glass. The idea is that the soil in the punnets warms up enough for the seed to germinate. All seeds have a different germination temperature. The seed packet will list the germination temperature and times. Eventually I'll have a greenhouse for this purpose, but for now I just use what I have. It's important to just start and not wait until you have the best equipment. This method is just as effective as any other.
These ones have got their second leaves. So those are the kale. They germinated really quickly. And they've got their second leaves, so they won't be long before planting out into the ground. You can see how everything's germinated well, but everything's a little bit long and leggy and it's starting to fall over. So they need to go into the sun for longer periods of time. While they were germinating, they were only getting a small amount of sun because they don't need sun to germinate, they just need warmth. Once they germinated, we were waiting for the others in the punnet to pop up. We had the first ones getting longer and they were only getting small amounts of sunshine every day because you don't get full sun over at the back of the house for all of the day. So I've brought them to the vegetable garden where we get much longer periods of sun. It's probably the best spot for them. So they'll thicken up, they'll get as much sun as they can get, and they'll get ready to be planted in the garden. They will need to be protected from slugs and snails because as soon as the slugs and snails know they're here, they will chomp them all in one night, which will be devastating. It's hard to tell, but in this bed, we've got broad beans. I planted the broad bean seeds, I think there's 8, and they've just germinated, so I'm very happy. And I scattered lots of rocket seed and lots of lettuce seed and mixed lettuce in different varieties all around this bed. So the idea is the lettuce will come up and we'll be able to start picking the lettuce long before the broad beans have come up. They'll be high. And by the time we head into spring and we have some warmer weather, the broad beans will actually shield and shadow the lettuces and the rocket so that they don't bolt to seed and we have a longer harvest of lettuce and rocket.
I like to scatter some seeds straight into the garden bed. This method is more exciting and unpredictable, but it can result in great results. I only scatter seeds when I have an abundance of seeds from a plant that I've collected the seed from, like this parsnip. I'm also mindful of snails and slugs when I scatter seeds directly into the ground, because once those little plants germinate, the snails and slugs will be onto them straight away. And if I haven't managed them properly, they will chomp through the plants before I even realise that the seeds have germinated and started to grow. I often scatter seeds from plants that can grow very close together, like coriander, lettuce, or rocket, where I can come along and chop a bunch when required for a meal. Germination rates are low in my experience with planting parsnip, so I'm scattering a lot of seeds here. I will pull any seedlings that are too close together if need be. The benefit of saving my own seeds means that I have plenty and I can use as many as I want to without worrying about the cost of seeds. This is the parsnip bed about 3 weeks later. There are lots of little parsnip seedlings coming up, which is exciting. Here's to many meals with delicious roasted parsnip in the near future. If you watched this video to the end, thank you for your support and I hope you're inspired enough to start your own little plant family. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to see more of this type of content, please hit the like button below. Thanks and see you very soon.